And welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. First card out, you guys, is Buy the Book. We did get this in the reverse. I will go ahead and read it in just a moment. Higher power, I see at the bottom of the deck. Okay, next card out, chaos and conflict. Third card out, spirit, and all right, there it is, message in a bottle. So you're waiting on a message that hasn't quite gotten here. Bottom of the deck, regeneration, kind of like the Scorpio card, the death card. So regeneration is everything burning down so that new life can be brought to you. By the Book is the number 11. 11 is the gateway. And the protection message says, now is the time for a real change in consciousness as you are incited to revolt. Challenge the structures that are limiting authentic progress. It is not enough to rebel in small ways. This is a call to revolution. Focus on what you really want to achieve, regardless of whether it feels so far outside the box that established order may reject it. Genius, invention, and transformation are rarely comfortable and less likely to be accepted by the mainstream. It may be time for you to say no to the way of your group. Take a stand and make real changes. It could be that the structure of your inner world is alerting you to the need for a complete overhaul. This is a time for transformation, so let go of the fear of change. Your intuition will lead you through the darkness. There is no turning back now. Trust that light will dawn. Epiphanies will surely lead to miracles. So, you know what? Now is not the time to do things by the book. I feel like what is happening right now is, a lot of people are fighting for freedom. We are in between two full moons in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about freedom, revolution, standing up for your rights. I feel like everything around you feels like it's burning down. For some of you, it's like, you're going to go towards something that is not like what you're used to. So maybe you're switching jobs and this job is, in a completely different industry, okay, than what you're used to. So I think that it might cause a little bit of chaos in you because, again, when we do something that is out of the ordinary or outside our norm, then what ends up happening is we start fighting ourselves. And maybe and I almost feel like, there's going to be chaos whenever you do things that are completely different. So some people are going to push against you for trying to make a change in whatever this is. Let me go ahead and read the message in a bottle. It's the number 15. And it's in reverse. So it's the protection message says, are you refusing to acknowledge the signs because you want things as you want them? Red flags are not pretty decorations for you to admire. They are warning you for a reason. If something doesn't sit right with you, trouble could be hiding in the bushes. Don't ignore the signs. Spirit always has your best interest at heart and will draw your attention to what you are overlooking. So red flags are not just shiny little things put there for you to look at and enjoy, okay? So I feel like there's going to be some type of this feeling that is going on within you that is... It's like your intuition. It's like that gut feeling that we get when something is wrong. Like, have you ever felt that way when you're walking past like a dark alley? Something inside you tells you to run. Listen to that feeling, because in a past life, maybe you went past that alley and that time you didn't run and something really bad happened to you. So in this lifetime, your intuition tries to tell you again to get you to make a different decision so that you don't end up in the same trouble that you were in last time when you went through it in a past life, okay? That's why we have those things called past life memories. We get them even around certain people. They cause chaos within us, and we don't know why we automatically don't like them. I kind of went through that yesterday. My daughter and I went to a restaurant. I took her out to dinner because she got a new job, and immediately, as soon as we walked in, the hostess took one look at my daughter and stared her up and down, and immediately we were treated like shit. And they wouldn't even bring her food, and she had something that didn't even take as long as what I had. So, you just kind of get that feeling. And, so it could be, it could be anything, okay? So keep that in mind. You know, the regeneration card, like I said, I feel like you are going through a rebirth. You know, also, I feel like a lot of animals have been displaced. I see animals in all three of these cards. I'm seeing birds. I'm seeing what is that, half horse, okay? And then you're seeing the elephants, especially with all the fires. So for some of you, maybe the fires have finally gone out. Maybe they got control of the fires, because I'm almost seeing like a new day dawning in the background after some chaos. So congratulations to you guys who have finally gotten your fires out. I think that, you know, a lot of the time we're displaced because we need to go through something. We need to go through the lesson to see how many people are willing to step up for you as well. You know, I do feel like you're waiting on some type of a message that hasn't quite come in yet. Spirit, please show me for August 11th. Okay, wow, we have the Karma card, okay, which would normally be the Judgment card in the original Rider-Waite Tarot. Spirit, please show me August 11th. Okay. Page of Swords. This little booger's been coming out a lot lately. Maybe someone here wanting to fight with you, okay, because it is showing up underneath the Chaos and Conflict card. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So that Knight of Wands is the message bringer. And then look at that, the Ace of Cups. So because of this regeneration that we are going through, this rebirth, it's going to bring you happiness, success. Your cup runneth over. For some of you, it's changing jobs. For others of you, it's changing homes. Some type of a reconciliation here with you and someone else. Maybe you and a family member, you and a friend, okay? Could be you and a child could be coming back together. But I do want to say that there might be a little conflict between you and maybe for those of you who are parents, there could be chaos and conflict surrounding your children, especially with everything that's going on in the world today when it comes to school and, you know, all this shit. I don't even need to get into it because you already know. So it is causing chaos. And I feel like, you know what? Stop doing things by the book. The book doesn't work anymore. It's not a one size fits all. I talked about this in either yesterday's reading or the day before. It was yesterday's reading, I believe, where it's like, you know, you can't listen to what everybody else is telling you to do. You need to do what's right by your children, and you need to listen to what your children are saying. And maybe there's chaos surrounding your kids. Maybe your kids are being bullied at school. You know, whether that's by a teacher. I know for me with Venus and Virgo, I have Venus and Virgo, and Venus is in Virgo right now. That's a lot of bullying. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was bullied a lot when I was growing up and stuff. Women just hated me. And, you know, no matter how nice I was, no matter how kind I was, women just didn't like me. My teachers didn't even like me. And I wasn't doing anything. You know, I was doing my work. I did good in school, but because of all the bullying, I finally ended up dropping out. So listen to your kids, because if you don't listen to your kids, you're going to have a bigger problem later, as that's what I want to tell you. For others of you, I feel like maybe someone here is going to come in with some type of a message, okay? And I do see two messages. For some of you, you're being educated, okay? Maybe you are doing some type of on-the-job training. I see that as well. For others of you, I am feeling like you are moving. Whether you're moving today or you're moving tomorrow or you're moving the next day, I feel movement with you, okay? Because this is like the 11-11 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 11, okay? So maybe you are seeing 11, and we do have the number 11 here as well. So I want to say pay attention to that. You could be seeing 1111 today. That is a gateway for those of you who don't know what that means. Please feel free to look up the angel message 1111. You know, some type of, you know, new beginnings for a lot of people are coming in. And I feel like, you know, again, we need to attach to love, you know, love of every situation that we're in right now. If you are willing to attach with love, if you didn't listen to yesterday's reading, you may want to go back and listen to that one, because I talk about this. Everything you do needs to come from a place of love from this point forward. And it should always be like that, but especially while we're still in the time of Leo. Leo rules the heart. So it's about the love and, you know, expressing love. If you're willing to find love in every situation that we're in, I'll tell you right now, you're going to ascend. If you do not, and you find pessimism, you know, find negative, you know, aspects in everything that you do, I'm going to tell you right now, everything else is going to go just the opposite. So you really want to be mindful that you are not falling into that trap, okay? So The Knight of Wands here, there is some type of a message that's going to be coming in later on in the evening. Could come in very quickly, all right? And then we have stay optimistic about your love life, positive thinking, and faith will bring you romance, okay? So again, I feel like, you know, if you're wanting some type of a reconciliation between you and another person, or for you and someone to come in, I do feel like that is a very well possibility. Past life relationship, you have known each other before. So for some of you, maybe you're spying on someone or someone is spying on you. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others, and forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so I feel like bring love into the situation as you are working on forgiveness. Maybe you need to forgive someone that you feel has wronged you, and in doing so, I feel like there could be a rebirth in this relationship, even if there's been a little bit of chaos, you know, and maybe you're still holding on to that. But I do feel like there is a chance here for you to I feel like there's a chance for you to reconcile your differences as well. You know, there's no point in fighting with one another. You know, maybe you guys, and I said this, I felt like before, you know, that there's some type of past life energy here. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a loved one. It can be anything, okay? I do feel like you are definitely dealing with past life stuff, okay? You know, and maybe like even the situation that the world is in, you know, history really does repeat itself. If you go back to World War II, we were going through this during World War II. We had political upheaval, we had the Black Plague, and we had the Salem witch trials. And anybody who tries to speak their truth is being censored, aka the Salem witch trials. Obviously, we're, you know, conspiracy theorists, but really it's not a theory. There's really conspiracies going on. So I do feel like you need to do your research. That's what the Page of Swords is all about. You know, and it could cause you some conflict because it's not what you're being taught. So I feel like, you know, things can go against what you have already learned in life. So keep that in mind, you guys. But I do feel like this Knight of Wands here, you know, maybe you do end up with a text message, a phone call, an email. Maybe somebody comes in and starts to flirt with you. Maybe you're out and about and somebody like smiles and winks and says hello to you, opens a door for you. You know, any one of those things. They just want to flirt with you. Spirit, please show me. All right, so we got reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. And then let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So, you know, give people the space that they need, okay? I feel like there is some type of family healing that needs to take place. And I feel like, you know, give it up to a higher power. I feel like, you know, not everything is by the book anymore. I feel like your book has been completely ripped apart and burned. And if you're thinking that your kids are going to go by whatever book that you wrote, that is so far from the truth, okay? You know, they're not going to go to the same college that you went to. They're not going to go down the same road that you went to. Times have changed. You know, people are doing different things now, you know. It's not like back in the olden days where you sat around the campfire and, you know, you told your old stories. And if your parents were, you know, bakers, then you were a baker. If your parents were farmers, then you were a farmer. It isn't like that anymore. There's way too many options for these kids nowadays that they need to go out and forge their own path. It's not by the book. They're not following in your footsteps. They're following in theirs. Okay, so keep that in mind as you guys move forward. All in all, not a bad reading today. I do feel like there is a definite rebirth that's going to make you very happy. I think that you need to send off your old job with love and well wishes and forgiveness. Same thing with your relationships. And I do feel like there could definitely be some type of healing for you if you're willing. Yeah, I do think it's your kids. A lot of you, you're dealing with your children. And this is also past life relationship right here. The Six of Cups is about past life relationships, and I was clarifying the Page of Swords. So maybe there is some conflict surrounding your children, and I feel like you need to stand up for your children and you need to do what's right for them. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Congratulations to those of you who are starting off on these new beginnings. I'm really happy for you. I love each and every one of you. I love being here every single day, and I'll chat again with you tomorrow. Take care.